EA, why don't you care? Why don't you update ProClubs, You just have to implement cross-platform. You're doing it in foot and career mode or some but not ProClubs. Alright, come on, let's get this over with. This is going to be a live reaction to the brand new FIFA news. There's been a whole bunch of new stuff that's just come out, and it has to do with foot, it has to do with career mode, it has to do with ProClubs. Pretty simple video, mostly going to be unedited, but yeah, vamos! We're going to be using Foot Zone, so credit to them. Don't copyright me, please. Starting off with the big news, crossplay will 100% not be in ProClubs. There was a rumor like this earlier, and I ended up doing a video on it, so this one's not that surprising to me. Knowing that Foot and Seasons are going to have it, I feel like it would have been easier to include it in ProClubs. So it's like they've gone out of their way to make sure that it doesn't have it. It's a joke. So considering Foot Zone has now come out and said this, on top of all the other platforms saying the same thing, it's looking really unfavorable. Moving on, ProClubs and Volta have now been combined. From what we know, you can play both modes with the same club and your friends, and you can level up your pro whether you play Volta or ProClubs. You can go play games in ProClubs and then Volta and upload stats. You know what? This would have been a good change, but the way things stand, if Volta is just simply integrated into ProClubs, it's gonna be wank. I already learned a life lesson when I thought the new FIFA 22 drop-in system was gonna be good, and look where we are, it's horrendous. I don't think Volta's very good. It has potential, but I don't think it's good as is. See, if I was working for EA, wink wink, and they let me improve ProClubs, what I would do is completely scrap Volta, and I would instead make 3v3s, 6v6s, futsal comps, indoor competitions. I'd just be focusing on integrating that, instead of trying to integrate a bland, boring, lobby simulator Volta game mode. I like the idea that you share the same pro for both though. That'll help with leveling up. And what would make it better is if the actual skill tree or upgrade system was much more incentivizing. Again, I've said this a billion times. There should be a system where if you score 50 finesse shots, you get a bronze finesse shot badge. You score 100, you get silver. You score 200, you get gold, etc. There can be hundreds of different badges, and the more you upgrade each, the more you can upgrade your pro. But yeah, not gonna happen. Moving on, there is now 100 levels in ProClubs Volta in FIFA 23, in comparison to only 30 levels in FIFA 22. It'll be much easier to climb the ranks and get more perks badges. Yeah, why not? 100 levels, cool. That'll most likely mean they're going to increase the skill tree and the perks and the archetypes. But you know what they're probably gonna do? They're just gonna copy the career mode skill tree, which is a lot bigger, and they're gonna paste it into ProClubs and say that it's a brand new change. Why didn't you just implement that skill tree in the first place? Hold on, breaking news everyone. At the time of recording this, there's been a brand new leak. Drop-in matches are going to be much shorter, and there's now going to be no draws, so it's going to go into extra time or pens. There's going to be more animations after the game for top performers. They're actually making tattoos available, facial accessories, face paints. What the heck? Am I going to be able to do the Joker? And crossplay at launch only in 1v1 modes. Yeah, blah blah blah. Okay, more accessories, more animations. We hear that every year, but still nice changes. Not too bad. And the last thing in regards to ProClubs, you can now play actual games or training matches versus your teammates of your club on ProClubs/Volta. I mean, you could just jump in another club and friendly your teammates anyway. Again, they also said the new drop-in system was going to streamline the way you play, and look how that turned out, so I don't know. But in theory, I have to keep reminding myself, okay? It's a solid idea, I like it. Let's see how the execution is. The training too is pretty interesting. Is it going to be drills? Is it going to be a short game? Skill games? I like this league. I think by far it's the best one. If only there were more like it. But yeah, plenty of stuff coming out soon, but this is all the ProClubs leaks as of right now. Hopefully I've informed you just a little bit. Let me know if you agree with my opinions. I'm not overly keen on a lot of these updates, but we'll just have to wait and see. I'll see you later. I love giving you guys comp videos, build videos, experimental videos, like when I jumped in GK as the shortest build. Yeah, you don't want to try that. Regardless, whatever video I put out, I make sure it's done well for you. So if you want to support me in the form of subscribing to me via one of my 3 tiers, that'll help me to give back to you. In the first tier, I'll be personally giving you a unique role in my Discord server with over 400 members. Just let me know your Discord name in the comments. I'll provide you with a unique badge, and I'll also give you access to certain custom emotes by me, and to show my thanks, I'll put you at the front of my channel. I'll also be shouting out you in every single one of my videos. I'll be prioritizing your comments, and I'll be posting ProClubs memes, information, rumors, anything to do with the game mode just for you. The second tier includes all of those things, plus I'll be trying out your GK build. Please, like I say here, don't hurt me. Just leave it in my comment section. I'll see that you're a member. Bish bosh bash. You'll also have access to a private part of my channel where certain videos are available early on to you. You can ask me any ProClubs question that you're just not sure about. And for the third tier, I'll be providing you with legitimate comp builds early on. They will be my latest goalkeeping build. They will also be the builds that some of the best players in ProClubs are using, and I'll give you it early on. Whatever position you want, it's yours. That sounded weird. I should have worded that. I'll pin your YouTube comments to the top, and amongst that, I'll be doing a voice call on the 14th every single month with you. So if any of these interest you, feel free to consider them, and if not, then thank you anyway.